Hello friends, and welcome to Mission Viewfinder. Today we're going to be talking about how ministry helps to bring unity. This is part 6 in our series, Why Do Ministry?
Thinking of ministry and unity, it made me think of churches and imagine a church that doesn't do any ministry. What is the church about? What is the focus there? Well, it seems to me like naturally if the focus isn't outward, which ministry is an others focus, then the focus is going to be inward. Well, if everybody's focused on themselves, then what is the natural result? It's not going to be unity, it's going to be the opposite of unity. So it's like ministry is one of God's ways of helping us to take our eyes off of ourselves, to focus them on other people, to focus them on service to other people, so that as we forget ourselves, we forget self, we can be united together in serving Christ, in ministering to other people, and in representing Jesus.
One important thing for unity is having the same goal, the same purpose. I remember several years ago, I spent a summer, 10 weeks, canvassing Christian books. And our team was, I forget how many people, like 15 at least, young people. And at the beginning of the summer, we didn't all know each other, and we were new friends and whatnot. And by the end of the summer, it was like we were a tight-knit family, because you go through ups and downs, and you share, and you work together, and your focus is the same: getting the books out, showing people love, praying with them, and ministering. And that is an example of coming together and being united as a result of a united focus in each of our lives. And I've seen the same thing happen with mission trips. You go, maybe you don't know anybody or only a few people, and by the end, because of that unified focus and that goal, it's like you're just tight-knit family because you're moving in the same direction. Something else that I remember very clearly, and that is my home church. We really got united in a major way when my brother had a life-threatening autoimmune disease. I remember thinking about before and after that, and just seeing the stark difference in how that brought our church together, just in that focus of praying and supporting the treatments that he had to go through. And that whole experience for our family was like bringing the church together too. And I think that it's much the same with ministry. That was a focus on prayer for healing, and God to provide what was needed. But in ministry and reaching out to the community, when there's that same focus, that is when things happen. You think about an army that doesn't have a general or is not going in the same direction with the same focus. It's really not going to be that great of battle. But when you have that focus and that direction, amazing things can happen, even with very few soldiers.
Some of my fondest memories of my church family back in the States was actually when we were having evangelistic meetings. And that was a time when, as a church family, we just pulled together. And it was like we were at the church almost every night of the week, working together to share God's love with people, to share the gospel. And it was such a special time. It really drew our hearts together. And I feel like it had an effect, not just on the time when we were actually having the meetings, but throughout the rest of the year. So it's like another one of these cycles, I feel like, upward cycles that happens with ministry, where as we serve, it strengthens our bond and our unity, and as we are more united, it strengthens us to serve better.
One of the best examples, I think, of unity is the apostles after the day of Pentecost. They were united in prayer, praying for the Holy Spirit. And when that outpouring came, those are the people that in Acts are referred to as turning the world upside down. Now, that's a lot to turn the world upside down for Jesus. And that is the result that can happen when believers are united together and filled with the Holy Spirit. That's what we need. That's what this world needs.
Thank you so much for joining us, friends. We hope this video was a blessing to you, and we also hope that you'll leave us a comment below with your thoughts, and hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and join us next week for the next and final part of this series, Why Do Ministry? God bless.